Hello, and before I start this video off, I must say, I've recently heard about this Islamic thing about Dajjal, and if you notice I have the marks, please tell me and take anything I say here with a grain of salt, even if it's true, okay? If I have the mark, don't question it. Unsubscribe or something if you're already subscribed, which I doubt, but anyways, onto the video. This is a recap on my experience with Hinduism. Before I get into the actual scripture of Hinduism, or the Vedas, as they're called, and I would like to say something. I would like to mention the good, the bad, and the interesting. Interesting is where I actually mention and actually talk about the scripture. Anyways, now, starting off with the good, let's just say there is good. And there was good, right? The good stuff was the fact that... What was the good stuff? Well, I was pretty lucky, mildly lucky, in video game, and regular game, and basic social talking, right? So I was relatively lucky compared to my usual life. It wasn't extreme. I'll give this month a single point for Hinduism. Or this week a single point for Hinduism. And if things keep on going like this, Hinduism will start off with the bare minimum of points. 4 points. Right? So yeah, that's the good. The bad was the difficulty of voting beef or cow. It was surprisingly difficult, and I will admit I failed at one point. Although I vowed to myself never to do that again, I am never going to fail again. I swear. But that was the bad part. So essentially, what was good, what I found, what were the fruits, and what were the challenges. And that's what they were. Now, down to this interesting, which is the Hindu scripture. And essentially, in the first one, I cannot really read you it right now, but the first one I find interesting. The second part, the fifth part, I find interesting. Not the fifth part. The fifth line in the entire Vedas. The 15th and 16th. And then section 1. The first part of section 1. And in general, what they got correct. Which, scientifically, they got the fact that the sense of smell comes from the air. And they also got the fact that sight comes from the light. Although that one was pretty obvious, they also got something correct about life coming from water, which, evolutionary speaking, is correct. So, they actually got a decent amount correct scientifically, which I found shocking and interesting. Now, am I gonna read you the verses themselves? Yes, they're gonna be in the comment sections. Each and every one. I'll make sure it's properly written down and everything. I'm not gonna take it off as truth because I don't even fully believe in it yet. Remember, this is a part of my experimentation with faith, where I'm constantly switching faiths for 2 years. Right? So, yeah. This is it for today's recap on how things are going. And so, goodbye.